stepping into a concert and being the center of attention of everything and being able to kind of control everybody and feeling superior when I'm on that stage and being able to work off my phone is what really motivates me, because I get to be me. I get to do what I want, say what I want, and not be reprimanded for it. So I guess that motivates myself every day. Jersey John's from Bridgewater, New Jersey. I'm a DJ. I consider myself a celebrity DJ. I'm an event coordinator, and I also do a bunch of other things in here. Started in high school. I had a friend, and we just went to a couple parties, and he had extra bread. Like, he used to always like push it or whatever. And he was like, yo, listen, if I buy you a mixer, you gotta promise me that you gonna throw parties for the whole week before school ends. So pretty much I started doing that. I started throwing parties and shit like that. I did house parties near my area at first for the school. After that, I went and started to do parties in Rutgers, New Jersey. After Rutgers, I started throwing my own venue parties, and then I transitioned into the concert scene. I have to rep the whole state. So Jersey being in my name, I pretty much just started off with the fact that I like Jersey club music, and it was always within the culture. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna toss that into my name, and I don't want to be that DJ that has a DJ name that's not relevant to my name. So I tossed my name in there. My first name is Jonathan, so I decided to keep it short at John. So I put Jersey John, and then I started thinking about it, and then I was like, now I'm putting on for the whole state, so how could I pretty much help everything out? So what I did was I started putting on for artists and shit like that. And when it comes down to the fact of how I feel about repping Jersey, it's pretty cool, but I definitely feel like it's going to be a struggle in the long run, keeping that name, but I mean, it's something to see down the line. I'm trying to be more of a public figure, and I want to be an influencer. So when I could say I could go into any state on the East Coast and be able to build something from the ground up, I would say I made it, regardless of what somebody's saying. I want to be able to say, hey, listen, I want this. Let's make this happen in the community. Hey, I want to do this event. I want to do this charity. Let's make this happen in the community. So when I could say I have enough supporters or enough people behind me supporting my ideas, I would say I made it. DJing is one of the many things that I do. I love it for a fact, but I started falling in love with just the music industry as a whole once I did my first concert.
Okay. Well, what was that first concert?
That first concert was about a year and a half ago, and it was a P&B rock show at Starland Ballroom. Worked with A Boogie, Uzi, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp, Ski Mask, and the list goes on with every upcoming artist. Biggest show I've done so far, I would say, is probably 6ix9ine or a Juice WRLD show so far. I'm gonna be honest with you, I consider myself my own entity. I don't really look up to anybody. I can say I get inspired by a couple ideas and a couple things that people do. I really like the way that Scheme presents himself. I like the way that DJ Khaled motivates himself and motivates others. But I don't really have an idol or a specific person that I look up to, because at the end of the day I look at myself in the mirror and I look up to myself. I got everybody that's with me right now is the full team right now. I got RCG with me, I got Emilio, my manager, I got Fat Boy in the building, I got Logan, one and only. I got a lot of people in here that be supporting me. I support all of them because that's Jersey shit. I have 3 artists that I've been working closely with. It's Only Jamez, Bobby Nice, and Jesus Hancho are the people that I would say I have the closest friendship with them and the closest business relationship with them. Alright, so pretty much the EP that I have that I'm putting together, the inspiration of it was that I just always want to do new things. I want to be able to branch out and be different. So I was already a DJ, I was already an event coordinator, and I was already doing a bunch of other things. So I thought an EP is a standpoint for me to change just being a DJ to being an artist. So I wanted to do something similar to what DJ Khaled was doing, so I decided to go into an EP, something a little smaller than an album. And just off the tip of the iceberg, a couple names that I'm going to have on it is going to be Young Swag, Jesus Hancho, Squid Nice, and a couple other people. And it's definitely going to be a big track. How I said, I'm putting on for Jersey, so I'm going to pick about 3-4 local artists, and I'm going to associate them with the higher names, and hopefully put on for them. And in the later future, I'm going to put on for other Jersey artists and put a Jersey EP together. How I said, I'm putting together this EP. And unfortunately, I can't get my favorite artist on it right now. But in the long future, I hope everything goes well with 6ix9ine. I would actually love to get him on a track. I would like to do something similar to what Spin King did with 6ix9ine. If I believe it was a song Tati, that was with Spin King. So I think that was really dope that he was able to do that collaboration with 6ix9ine. And since I've always looked up into like his marketing skills, I feel like that would be a pretty cool collaboration. Shout out Coat for putting this together. Listen, it's Jersey John. Remember the name.